Welcome to the Victorian High Country, home to arguably some of the toughest and scenic wheeling in Australia. In this two-part series for the Collie's final channel appearance, we plan to tackle some tough tracks in the Jamison and Woods Point region. In tonight's part 2 episode, we attempt to take on Spur Track near Woods Point. After a fresh drizzle overnight, track conditions become mission impossible. Plus, we meet some like-minded four-wheel drivers who attempt to come down the Spur Track. And then we head up to Frenchman's and say a final farewell to the mighty Collie. So, let's take you back to where we left off from the last episode. After a big day yesterday on Mount Terrible, we pulled in late to Jack Scott's Reserve just outside of Woods Point. That night was cold and wet, which made tracks more interesting that day. With a few pancakes for brekkie and a quick pack up, we locked and loaded for a day of fun wheeling ahead. First up today was Spur Track, located a few hundred metres up the road from camp. The entry to this track was no joke, with a boggy mud bath and a short step up on a corner. Followed by a long, slippery, rutted climb to the top of the hill, with more bends, wet rock and mud all the way up, but that's okay. Paddy was up first, ready for the challenge.
Right, the question was asked how good these Geolanders go in the mud and whatnot, so we thought we'd do a little test for you guys and see how they go climbing up a track over here behind me. It's fairly rutted and muddy. We've popped these down to 15 in the front and 16 on the rear, just because we've got a bit more weight in the rear. And we'll be using the front locker on it, but we don't have a rear locker at the moment. It's playing up again as usual, so we'll just be on front locker. And yeah, we'll see how these mud terrains go. We'll give it a whirl.
It is very slippery, this track.
Due to the malfunctioning rear locker, I decided to give it one more try with the Max Tracks. Failing with the max tracks, I backed her down so Dylan could have a crack as he thought the lighter vehicle would do a better job.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, that's it. Keep turning, keep turning. This side's going to drop off a bit. Keep going, keep going. Four, that'd be the case. $4. The wood.
Oh, the lead stuff.
How? Oh, let's go have a look.
Yeah, have a look.
Yeah, it's a leaf. So right now, we're trying to get him down and there's this big wood right in here. We could possibly dig it out, but it'd take forever. And you see the leaf hangers just there, so as he comes back and gets caught. Whilst reverse winching Paddy off the track, some travellers were at the top wanting to come down, so we got out of the way and let them send their vehicles down.
Can just maybe see if we can pull that log out just in case so I do the report.
Coming down.
Yep.
Never mind. I think he's stuck on the rise. He needs a push. Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, these legends wanted to have a crack at going back up.
And after a few hard sends, he called it a day. So it was back out with the winch again. At this point, no one had made it up, so I thought I'd show him how it's done in the Collie and go full send. After a few attempts, I too admitted defeat and had to be winched off.
After the Collie had one last attempt, I thought I'd give Paddy one last send in second low.
The one more, no more. Can't park there, mate.
I also had to admit defeat, a quick winch off, and we were back to airing up for the drive up to Frenchman's helipad.
This is our final leg in the Collie. We're going up Frenchman's now. So just wanted to take a quick moment to a bit of appreciation for the Colorados. I think they're a very underrated ute, and this ute's been great. It's been really beneficial for me. It's taught me a lot of things, you know, a lot of tips and tricks for forward driving, including wheel placement and stuff like that, and how to drive up these big steep hills, especially in the Victorian High Country. Being on unlocked, of course, and IFS, so limited suspension travel, you know, you got to really learn about, okay, where do I need to place that vehicle and so forth. But yeah, overall, it's been a great forward drive, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it. You know, I'm gonna miss it, to be honest. I really am. Anyway, we're on our last leg on the Frenchman's track now. Just wanted to do a proper final finish track for a good send-off, I reckon. And yeah, let us know in the comments below what your opinions are on the Colorados. Do you think they're overrated, or do you think they're underrated? Sorry. Yeah, let us know. I'm keen to hear your thoughts. With a few quick snaps of the only snow we could find all trip, and the world's smallest snowman ever, we continued on to the helipad. Well guys, this is the official end of our high country adventure for this time, and well, it's going to be the last trip in the Colorado, so this will be its final debut on the channel. And after this trip we'll be getting the new red GQ out on the trail so we can hit some harder tracks.
If you guys want to just drop a line, let us know if there's anywhere you'd like us to go or try out, please do. We'll head that way as soon as we can.
Yeah, once the new car's up and running, and well, I've got to get the roadworthy done, but once that's all done, we're going to go find some big hills, aren't we?
We are. I'm going to get a rear locker repaired because that's been nothing but troublesome.
Yeah.
So we'll get that done before we get out next time.
And I might look at some bar work and maybe a winch for the patrol before we go hitting to anything too hard. Otherwise, yeah, may make things a bit interesting otherwise. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know your thoughts on the old Colorados. Do you think they are an underrated four-wheel drive in Australia? I personally think they are. I think they're a great car, especially for someone that's looking for a first car.
Yeah, nice and cheap to get into, and look, dude, it's done some hard tracks.
It's kept up with the patrol. It's done really well. So it's sad to see it go, but on to bigger and better. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time on the channel.
Catch us next time.